Hello, I'm the creator of Home Hints, and I would like to give you a brief demonstration of the Home Hints kit for wire shelving. Now, the Home Hints kit for wire shelving is made for those of you, including myself, that have wire shelves as a part of your home, particularly like in your pantry, for example. So Home Hints has two different kinds of kits for wire shelving. One is a complete kit, and the complete kit covers not only for your pantry, but it also covers for your utility closets, linen closets, kids closets, men's and women's closets. Those areas of your home that have the wire shelving. The Home Hints Complete kit for wire shelving covers all of those areas, and I will show you we'll walk through some of the different labels in that momentarily. There's also a smaller Home Hints kit for wire shelving, and that is for kitchens and seasonings. So it focuses on your pantry, your seasonings that you have in your pantry, as well as your utility closet. Now, your utility closet will be the different types of cleaners, appliance cleaners, floor cleaners, things of that nature. So let's step right into the Home Hints kit for your wire shelving. And I'm going to speak more towards the complete kit. And again, that complete kit covers not only the seasonings and pantry items and utility closets, but your linen closets, your laundry closet, first aid medicines, and clothing closets, as well. So when you receive, so depending on which one you order, you may order the Home Hints for kitchen and seasonings, and that consists of approximately 130 labels. There are also some blank labels in there in case you need to create your own labels. And with a dry erase marker, you can write on the label and hang it and wipe it off if you do a misspelling or want to reuse the label. There's also the Home Hints Kit Complete Kit. And again, this is the one that covers all areas of your home. So if you dive right in, there are two main components for the Home Hints Kit. One would be the labels, and the other would be these plastic tags that you will hang on your shelf, your wire shelving. As noticed here, they have an area to hold the label, and I'll show you that. And then you just clip this on to your shelf. So for example, I will just clip it on. Oops, sorry. And this is my demo shelf. And actually you can hang them lower or higher. It just depends on your personal preference. And so if you want to reposition it, you can take it off and reposition it somewhere else. I'm going to put it right back where I had it. And it just clips on. So that's the tag holder, the plastic tag holders. Now, if we look at the label packet, now the label packet consists of a number of different cards that have your labels on them. So here's instructions, set that to the side. So here we have one of many different cards that contain your labels, depending on which kit you choose. Here, these are a number of different seasonings as we step through some of them very quickly. You have oils, and and you have the more general assorted seasonings for liquid seasoning, rubs, liquid smokes, and pantry items. That will include your baking supplies and beverages, and it goes on snacks and the different cleaners that you want to have, cleaning materials, paper towels, dusting towels, etc. In the complete kit, you have labels for laundry detergents, whiteners, dusting towels, fabric softeners, for the linens, bath towels, king and queen size sheets, even towels and linen for your guests that may come, guest towels and guest bedding and guest towels. Men's clothing, the one I don't necessarily like is it does not fit. I'm working on that though. Women's clothing, kids clothing as well for multiple kids, and medicines. Now, one of the challenges in most homes is especially for a person that's not a healthcare professional, is to know what medicine to use for what particular issue you're having. So the home hints labels actually denote allergies, eye meds, fevers, cold and flu, itching, sore throats, upset stomachs, those sort of things. And so now it's very easy for a family member to go right to that particular medicine that they need. And then there are also, I guess I put that one down, there's also home hints labels for prescription medicine. Maybe it's this last one here. Yes, it is. So prescription medicines where you can set aside for him or for her or for the kids, even for your pet. There's one for pet meds that you can have there. And there are a lot of blank labels. And all of these labels, if you notice closely, they're all perforated. All of them are perforated, excuse me, so they tear right out of the card holder. So what we're going to do is I want to show you how quick and easy it is, how easy and how fast it is to label your pantry or label your seasonings or label whatever particular area of your home you choose. Unlike many other systems out there, you don't have to purchase any containers. You don't have to go and purchase any jars. You don't have to completely remove everything out or move things around a whole lot. Start with what you have. Start with the current organization system that you have and that you understand and that you use and that your family members are familiar with. And then try the Home Hints Kit. And from there, you can decide if you want to move things around and go to whatever level of reorganization that you choose. And if you do choose to go with the containers and jars, if you will, the Home Hints Kit, can still come in handy to help identify the place exactly where those particular items should go and should remain. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you how quick and easy it is to insert the labels and organize your pantry. Now I will say that typically on average you can do any area, including your seasonings, any area from 5 minutes. It'll take you from 5 minutes to less than an hour to completely organize that area, and that is finding the right label, placing it on your wire shelving with the right, clipping the tag up there, and you're done. Easy and fast. So, as I mentioned before, these are perforated. So here I have some seafood seasoning up here. I am going to remove one of the labels, and as I mentioned, they're perforated. So if you notice, I'm folding along the perforated lines. Now this is probably one of the most challenging parts because the labels, if you notice, they are glossy laminated labels and they are thick. So that's not cheap paper here. This is high quality material that you're dealing with for you. But I have just worked through the perforations, and once you get one of them out, the other ones come out very easily. I'm getting the one for seafood here, all right? And so now it just comes right on out. Well, there we go. It comes right on out. I will set this to the side, and then we will just simply take the label and slide it right into the holder. So here we have our seafood, and so I will take it and I will just slide it, and we're done. So very quickly you can watch as I go through and just insert the loops. So here you have labels for the different seasonings. Now, if you didn't pay close attention, one of the benefits, and let me pull a seasoning label out. One of the benefits of the Home Hints seasoning labels is they give you more insight into the uses of the seasonings. One of my challenges was we had so many seasonings in the kitchen cabinet, but I didn't know what they tasted like or what to use with them and what are some other complementary seasonings may be. So with Home Hints, at a glance, you can tell and this is just one of probably 4 or 5 cards dedicated to individual seasonings. But here you can go and see the seasoning. You can quickly see what it tastes like in case of basil, sweet, minty, peppery. You can see, it shows you what to use it on, and it shows you that it pairs well with other seasonings such as rosemary and thyme. We talk more about seasonings. The labels are just for more than just individual seasonings. I mentioned there's seafood, but there's meat seasonings, there are poultry seasonings, there are rubs, labels for rubs, for assorted, so you can go broad or you can go specific. There are also labels for salt-free seasonings. And, oh, I failed to mention the black pepper, to put the season for the black pepper and the old regular salts. But one that is an absolute favorite in our home is the seasonings, the label for favorite seasonings. So now you can group all of the seasonings that family members like and have them in one particular place. Another benefit of Home Hints is that when you're cooking or when someone else is cooking and they remove labels, they remove ingredients or items, be it your pantry or anywhere else, they know exactly where they should go. So it's no more necessarily putting them all over here. You have a visual aid as to exactly where it should go. Furthermore, for particular ingredient items, when you run out and it's time to make that shopping list, you will know that you're out of that item. Now, this is not necessarily seasoning, maybe not be the best one for that, but particularly in your pantry area where you are doing a quick scan of what you need to get for those grocery items, seeing that empty spot and having that label right up under it lets you know this is where it needs. We found that Home Hints is a truly convenient addition to our home. We have it throughout the home, in my closets. The seasonings especially has been a tremendous benefit there, and in the pantry area, coming from the grocery store with all of the groceries. Family members know exactly where it should go. The kids can go into the closet, into the linen closet, and they can use just their specific towels. When guests come over, you can tell them the linen is in that particular closet, and they will open it and they will see the guest linen labels. And that's for sheets or the various different types of towels. And so Home Hints makes a great addition to your home. We've said that. However, it's an excellent gift for a family member, for a best friend, and for mom and dad, for a senior mom and dad, especially with the first aid and medicine areas that it covers. So consider Home Hints as one of your items for organizing your home, kitchen, pantry, or what have you in a easy and fast manner. Thank you.